Oh man, the shit you see, and I'm gonna be quick about it because there's nothing long about this video, but I did want to speak about it. First things first, Nate Robinson. He's actually one of my favorite basketball players. I want y'all to say one thing about Nate Robinson as far as basketball. Him being 5'9" and like having a long career that he did, being a three times dunk champion, and like just being and me being a Chicago Bulls fan, him carrying that Bulls team that beat Brooklyn Nets in that 7 game series, and also getting the win off of that well played Miami Heat team, which I think that was the joint when Ray Allen hit that three. I'm not sure, or that was when they played the Spurs again. I'm pretty sure. I don't know which one, but when he got that first win off of Miami, and I remember when they was like, and I was in the Navy at this time. It was like, oh, they like the Bulls ain't getting a game off it. And I was telling people, no one plays the Miami Heat harder than the Chicago Bulls because of how much they hate each other, and like especially like how much Joakim Noah hates LeBron. So when they got that win off of that first game, and then like for the rest of the fucking series, they put LeBron on Nate Robinson because that's how good Nate Robinson was. That LeBron had to check him. It showed. It showed. I do wish I did wish that we signed him on next season. I don't understand. Like he played good for us, and we didn't give him a contract in that season. Even though I'm glad he got the money in Denver, and that was kind of like the last time you saw him. But I think we should have picked him up for a second season. I think we did him dirty. But then again, I'm not a GM, so anyway. Speaking on Nate Robinson, he's always been one of my favorite players. So um in basketball, and like I even got his book Heart Over Height. So Nate Robinson, when you see, if you ever find your way to listening to this is woo. First things first, and I got this from the wire. Um, Anybody that steps into the ring is a man, and like that's how people in boxing puts it. Like, and that's how people out of boxing should see it. Anybody that step in that ring and go, even if you're sparring, but if you go round for round, you're a fucking man. And like, it's not like Nate Robinson is like no pushover. That nigga is built like a fucking tank, and you can tell he like trained for it, like 6 days a week, like a real boxer. He even got something from Floyd Mayweather, so he took it seriously. Now, when I saw it, I was at a little get together, and like even though none of my friends at that get together was in the boxing like that, I was like, oh shit, let me check to see what's been going on, and I swear to God, I found it on YouTube. I'm not gonna say which channel, but I did find it on YouTube. As soon as I turned it on, I said, "Oh snap! It was Nate Robinson and Jake Paul." And then next thing you see is Jake Paul knocking the fuck out of Nate Robinson. And I went, ooh, ooh. And that's all I could say. I was like, oh shit. And it was just like he's not getting up. And then I mean I got worried. I'm glad he's okay now, but I'm not gonna lie, I did get worried. I was like, God damn, Nate, get up. I don't want to see you like this. Cause I wanted Nate to win. I really did. I wanted Nate to win. So but as soon as I saw that knockout, I was like, "Oh man, Twitter is going to hand him his ass," and they did. Twitter handed him his ass, and the memes are funny. I can't knock it. The memes are fucking funny. Chisel Adonis, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about his channel. That man on Twitter, I don't know when I don't know when that rant is coming to YouTube, but the shit he put on Twitter, that shit was hilarious. I fucking laughed at it. Like the memes, I was fucking laughing at it. Y'all was quick with the memes. Y'all was really quick with the memes. It's so bad that that overshadowed Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight. Which, if I'm gonna be quick about it, I thought Mike won it. Um, I under like I wasn't expecting Roy Jones Jr. to slug it out with him. That was never Roy Jones Jr. game. So I expected Roy Jones Jr. to like be on the outside and then like just get his jabs in and all that. So, but I expected Mike Tyson to come in. But I didn't like the rules anyway. I feel like you was just restricting them boxers. It's like they're grown ass men. Like they should be boxing the way they should. But like I digress. The shit was a draw. Mike Tyson wanted to do it again. So um, let's hope we get to see another one. Because Mike Tyson and both Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. look good, but they also looked old as hell, and it showed. They was not in fighting shape. But shout out to Mike Tyson for 15 years. Like for someone that's been on 15 years and he still look good for his age, I wouldn't fight him. I wouldn't fight even if I was in boxing shape. I don't know if I would fight that nigga. But back to Nate. One thing I've always said is I say you do good, you get praise. You do bad, you get slaughtered. That's the way of the business. And Black Twitter was killing that man. But I think it was all in fun and games. But it's just like when you get knocked, this is also the reason why I never want to get knocked out in public because woo, them niggas is funny and they're like they would. I don't want to say drag, but like these Twitter joints was just they was on they was just mwah, they were on point. They was on top of their games with these Twitter memes and shit. It was just great. But overall, and I guess let me just close this out. Nate Ray Robinson, I'm glad you're in good spirits. And oh yeah, I'm glad you're in good spirits, but I did want to say this, and this is I'm not gonna say people how to box, but you know, you on the outside, you kind of see things from differently from the inside. Obviously, I don't know what Nate Robinson was seeing, so when we get that question, I'm saying, but you was very anxious, very fucking anxious. I mean, like it seems like you was trying to go in for the kill instead of just like set up your punches. It seemed like you just tried to rush in, and like one I thought that was bad on you because it didn't look like you was trying to box him. It looked like you was really trying to knock him out instead of box him. Um, Jake Paul threw a Hail Mary. And it's not like well the first round the first hit he did him in the back of the head. And that's what happens when you do hit in the back of your head. That shit is fucking hurts. If you ever been hit in the back of your head, that shit fucking hurts. Um so I didn't like that first knockout. But that the one that put him to sleep, oh yeah, that one was from him rushing in too fucking much. And like he didn't have a plan. Now I know Mike Tyson said everybody has a plan to get hit, but Mike Tyson said my plan B was to hit him back. But I felt like he never felt he never got the feeling of the fight or where Jake Paul was going to go, and I felt like Jake Paul was trying to get him the fuck out of there, but Nate Robinson kept rushing in. I didn't see now. I understand like he trained for 6 months, but I really didn't see, and I don't know what you're going to get out of those I think 6 to 9 months that he was training for. I don't know what he was going to get out of that, but at least footwork should have been the basic. I know footwork is like the basic thing. I didn't see no footwork at all, like not at all from what was shown. And I felt like he should have like slowed it down. Like as soon as that first knockout, I felt like he should have like slowed it down and filtered out a little bit before he kept rushing in. There was no opening. There was really no openings. Well, there was openings, but I felt like you was anxious to get into the opening, and he started baiting you. And from once he started baiting you, that's when that was like big ass overhand right came out and knocked him out. So I felt like he never like slowed down. And I don't know who his trainers was either because they could have said, "Hey, use your like slow it down, jab it out. Don't be so anxious to get in there. Just slow it down. Like it's okay to use your speed, but use your speed to like stick and move and shit. Just jab, and then just get up out there. Get your feeling in there until you understand what he's doing. I don't think he ever understood what he was doing, and I think that's what led him to getting knocked out. And this is not being mean, and this is not being nitpick. This is just what I've seen. So Nate, if by any chance you end up watching this channel and all that, um, I'm proud of you for standing in that ring. I really am. But if you gotta, That's why they call it the sweet science. Let's just say that. There's a reason why they call boxing the sweet science. And you just showed it in. Not everybody can do it. And I not like I think Nate can do it, but I just feel like he just got that anxiousness. So I feel like if he fought again, that he would have a better understanding. And that's how most people is. I'm like I remember when I got into my first tournament and I was just nervous. And it's just like everything I practiced, I wasn't hitting. Now I made top eight, but everything I was like practicing, it was just like not coming out and all that other stuff. And it was just, but I still got by, but it was just like the people I was playing against, they weren't really that good. But it was just like the people I got by, like, or my friends, they see me. It was just like, damn, you fucking up on easy shit. And I was like, I know I'm fucking up. I'm like nervous and all that other shit. So I understand like your first time doing that, you can be nervous, you anxious, you just want to get that win. So I can see that happening. So I know it's not boxing, but I know it's similar to that. You know, you just want to be anxious, you just want to win and all that other shit. So I seen it. So anyway, that's I'm gonna just keep it right here because I didn't even think I was gonna go almost 12 minutes. So, Nate Robinson, I'm still a big fan of you. Like I said, I have your book. I've been following you on Instagram. Got a beautiful family, and like I actually want you to box again just to redeem yourself. And if you still want to box like someone else to redeem yourself, I hope you do it right. So, with that being said, my name is Oskino Fly, and I'm out. Peace.